Hey all, welcome back to Restaholic. I'm Patrick, and we're still working on my 69 Fury, and we're trying to get the brake system updated after, for some mystery reason, they failed a couple months ago. So currently we're trying to put this booster in, and you can see here, I'll show you a little bit closer in just a little minute, but you can see someone's been in here before. I didn't do this. I mean, I may have exaggerated it a little bit, but somebody has already cut this hole out a little bit different from factory. So it makes me wonder if that booster ever actually went to this car. I don't know. But we're really close. I have used just about every single tool in my shop that cuts metal to try to open this hole, and I'm really close now. I can get it almost all the way in. It just doesn't sit flat. And I finally, if I was a little bit thinking ahead, I could have actually made this pattern first and then been able to see exactly where I needed to go. However, I did it at the end, so what have you. But now I know I'm really close. I just need to get a little bit more off of this side and just a little bit more off the top, like less than 1/8 really. So we're really close, but I found another tool that I haven't used. This one's air powered and it's small, so I think I'll be able to get it in there. See if I can, and hopefully that'll do the job. So I'm just gonna get right to it because I really want to drive this car today. So let's do it. Oh my gosh, this tool is awesome. I wish I would have used this first. This is so great. All right, I'm gonna finish this up and then we'll finally get that booster in. All right, hopefully final test fit. Oh, come on, what's going on? There we go. It's on. And it's flat. So that's good. Will it stay? Alright, it will. Alright, let's go check out the inside alignment and see how that works out. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's just go ahead and clean this up a little bit, spray this with some anti-rust, and then be able to install this thing for the final time, I hope. Just put in a little alcohol, just try to clean off some of this dust. Not getting too crazy with it, but just gonna use some rust reformer. Nothing crazy here. Stay. All right, guys, here we are back underneath the car. And the bolts getting in on this side, not too hard. Even this bottom one here, this one's okay. That one right up there, top left, pretty much have to use the force to get that. I mean, you can't see nothing. You're just using it by feel alone. And that's about it. So anyway, we got those in. They're not tightened down yet, but the booster's not gonna fall out. But I'm already seeing an issue here. So here's the old hole. Obviously the booster is sitting a little bit higher than the last booster that was in there. So we're gonna need a provision for that. And if I want my full brake, if I want this brake to be all the way here, then this is gonna have to get extended. Now these do extend a little, like you can unscrew them to some degree, but it's not going to be enough. That thing's going to fall out. So I'm going to have to extend that a little bit, and that means I'm going to have to pull out this this pedal so I can drill a new hole right where I want it. So I'm going to have to go get some parts to make that extension, but I'm going to go ahead and lock these in, and then we'll go ahead and take care of that. So back in a bit. By the way, if you ever have like a little hole that's leaking in your car and you want to patch that right quick, a little piece of sound deadener goes a long way. It's got the butte or whatever, the rubber, and not only that, it's totally waterproof. So this car had a few little issues that when it rained, it would actually leak water and just rain down on your feet, which was horrible. But a little bit of this stuff in just the right spots totally cures it. So just FYI. All right, all right, here's the plan. I was able to pick up one of these. It's like just a connector, double female, and it's the correct thread that's going into the booster that this screws onto. So this is actually supposed to be the pin that goes through the brake pedal, but I think what I'm gonna have to do is, because this is a weird thread pattern, is that I think I'm just gonna cut this bolt, and I'm gonna use this connector on one side and then extend it with this on the other side with this bolt piece in the middle to give me that extra inch or whatever I need, and I think that'll work. So that'll be solid, no problems there. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this bolt off real quick, and then let's test fit it in the car and see where it lands. All right, guys, I think that extension is going to work. This is pretty much a solid rod now, just a little bit extended. I mean, right there is as far as that can screw in. So right there, full pedal. I think I'm going to try to mark it right there, right about there, and then pull this pedal out, drill a new hole, and then I think we'll be done here on the inside. So let's see if I can. Nice. All right, team, we got it. This isn't the permanent, but it's everything is mocked up, so this will work, and we can go all the way to the floor. Hopefully I get the full throw of the rod out front. We'll take a bunch of measurements and stuff before we make this permanent, but I think for now we can move on to master cylinders and other things up front. So all right, now that we're done with the front of the car, or the the inside of the car, I'm going to concentrate on these lines here. And I've all, whoa, what the heck? Is that a wrench? Oh my gosh, this is not my wrench. This thing has been sitting there, I don't know how long, but I've owned the car for at least 2-3 years now, and it's been there the whole time. That's crazy. That is so weird. Oh, free wrench. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to try to work these out, and I think that I have plenty of slack on the front too to be able to just plug those right into the new proportioning valve. But I am worried about this rear one. So I do have an extension. It's not my favorite, but I think I'm going to bend this up this way, do the extension so it can go into the master cylinder, and I'll show you why in just a sec. But I think before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and try to clean all this up and get this ready for install. Hey Weasel, what's up, man? All right, let's go. All right, master cylinder. I gotta put all this stuff together, proportioning valve, all this stuff, and just do a mock fit real quick. But I did just take some measurements as far as like being able to push this in, and this will go in about 1.25 inches to where it stops. Now the throw on the rod coming out of the booster, when it's all the way pushed out, it's only like 3/4, you know, maybe a little bit more than that, maybe 7/8, but it's not 1 1/4. It's at least a 1/2 inch shy of full pushing this all the way. Now I don't know actually if you need to have this thing pushed in all the way for the brakes to work properly, but right now my brake pedal, from all the way open to all the way hitting the floor, it's only going 7/8 maybe, so it might be a little short. I don't know, you guys let me know. I'm gonna look it up myself also. That's my only concern right now, is that that's not equal. But I'm gonna move forward anyway, get this all back together so we can mock it up in the car. Alright, what are we looking at? There's no chance I'm going to get that back one in there. But I need to get here and here, these guys. And I think that's possible. I mean, yeah, we can do it. Which one is it going to be? So I think easy. This one's talking to me like it wants to go here, because we just have to expand a little, maybe. Look at that. I mean, it's a little goofy, but that's a thing. That could be a thing. And then this one wants to go here, but that's a thing. That is totally goofy, but we could make that work. Now the back one is going to be tricky. All right, we're going to have to use an extension, so let's see how that's going to work. But I think this will work here, the way that we've got it. Okay, plan. Let me take this all apart and we'll figure out the back. The back one's going to be tricky. All right, so here's the tricky fitting here. First of all, it's a larger fitting than the 3/8 that we have going into it. So I had to get this extension and adapter. So for me, it's PAA0370. So that should work. But the other thing is the booster sits right here. So I really only have, this has to come out and then bend right away. So I'm gonna try to get as tight of bend as I can, because it's just gonna come down and then it should link to my other side just underneath. So that's the plan. Let's see how we do. All right, I got the bend as close as I could get, but I don't know. I think that booster is right here, so it might still hit. So I'm gonna go test fit it one more time and see, are we gonna get away with this? Or do we need to over bend this a little bit? Let's go check it out. What's going on with this camera? It keeps turning off when I turn it on. I don't even know. Anyway, it looks like we're gonna get the clearance we need, and but I just need to put a little bit more bend in this, so this side over here will be able to meet with the existing line. So make those quick bends, and then I think we'll be able to install this for real. All right, got it test fitted, got it mocked up, and I got my my rear lines right there. Now they're in alignment. They're ready to be joined up. I'm just going to use one of these connectors here, and that should be able to do it. I think I'm going to go ahead and tighten up the back one off the car. So I'll take this off one more time, tighten that one up, and then we'll be ready to install this for the last time. All right, very exciting, very exciting. All right, it's all installed. Nothing's leaking. Finally, time to bleed those brakes. Let me get another body and we'll get that done. We did it. The brakes are bled and I'm so excited about this. My lady was able to help me out real quick and I was just doing a last minute check, and there's only really a few little things left we have to do. We got this new brake light indicator thing that I need to hook up. Because the old one doesn't hook to this proportioning valve, so we have to do that, and also put up the vacuum line back to the booster. But check it out, everything is done, it's installed. Definitely got to get that line back hooked up, and then yeah, I think we're actually ready to take it for a test. So hasn't been out on the road for real for a couple months, so pretty excited about that. It's a gorgeous day today too in Florida. Even though it's November, it's like high 70s. Perfect day for a drop top. So let's do that. Ooh. Is it gonna reach? It's like, it's too short. I mean, I could stretch it. That's not great. Dang it. All right. I need a longer line, like literally like that much longer. Whatever. All right, extended hose. Let's see here. Maybe I should have gone around that. Maybe I can. Let's see. This is harder than it should be. And I don't know why. Oh no, if I go around, I'm still short. All right then, we won't go around. All right, there we go. All right. All right. think? Pretty successful test drive. The brakes are a little bit low on the pedal, but once they start, man, they engage really quick. So maybe I just have to get used to the new pedal. I don't know. That's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.